Okay, so this procedure, what you're watching right now, is called a nerve block. Dr. William Tichy is about to perform surgery on Millie, repairing that ruptured Liz Frank tendon. Surgery was a success. All right, with Millie down for the count resting, that means it's my responsibility to get the kids where they need to go. First stop is Mirabel, heading to a Steve Guppy 1v1 extravaganza. Steve Guppy, former Premier League standout striker. I know everyone that was there had a great time. All right, so while that was going on, I could only stick around for a little bit because I had to get to Eliana's friendlies. She's playing against a year older team down in Littleton, Colorado. But anyway, what I like to do in this channel, that's a great finish there from Savannah, is I like to actually show highlights of all my kids' teams and our weekends and give like super awesome weekend updates. And look at this unbelievable save from Eliana's goalkeeper. That little lady, she has converted from a field player to goalie. Z is outstanding. Second half action, we're going to get you to. Savannah is actually going to get her second goal of the game. She came all the way from Fort Collins to join Eliana's team, which we have aspirations of being the best in the state. And with saves like this one, second half action again from Z, no doubt in my mind, Eliana's team is setting the bar high this season. So we'll see. With that said, in addition to showing awesome highlights like that incredible save, I like to show other highlights as well. The funny ones, like, oh, poor old kind of getting trucked over by this bigger girl. That was awesome. You gotta see replay that. And look at this. This is actually probably like a 10-foot launch. Oh, poor Kylie. Maybe 11 feet, actually. That was impressive. So, okay. Next match that I'm going to show you, this is actually Theo, my son's team, that I'm actually the coach of. Now, last season, his team had a lot of success, but this friendly, we're actually playing against the year-old top team. A year older, I should say. That guy right there in the blue shorts, he is Jeremy Cheeseman. He's our new director of coaching. He's coaching that squad, and they are outstanding, but I don't care. I'm not afraid of you, Coach Jeremy Cheeseman. You got nothing on us. Or so we thought, you know. I mean, I'm always confident going to games, but they knocked the confidence right out of us. Pretty much on the kickoff. Yeah, poor old Julian just got taken out. And then we're going to get you to our very first goal kick. We're literally 30 seconds into this friendly, and it was anything but friendly, as we just got absolutely dismantled from the get-go. Yeah, when we finally got the ball on their end, about a minute and a half later, what did they do? They just took it to us. His squad is so good at passing and moving the ball, keeping the game simple, but also using each other. They've got confidence. They are like the full package. So this was a very humbling experience for us, actually, and for me, because I'm not used to losing, and I'm not used to losing by a lot. So I will say this, though, Coach Jeremy ain't no dummy. Yeah, check that out. This is really cool. He is a really, really good director, a former professional player himself, coached in college as well. He loves to help the kids become better in their technical skills, have kind of a freestyle flow, but also keep things simple. Second half action late in the match, we did get a couple of goals, which was huge for us. Really good pass here from Matthias, who was part of our team last year. And then one of our newer additions, Adrian. This kid is pacey, he's quick, he's dynamic. He's going to be on a lot of highlights this season, I promise you that. He gave us a goal, which got the crowd cheering, because at this point, I think we were down by a touchdown, maybe. And then we ended up getting another one a little bit later. This little guy, AJ, he's actually not little, he's probably the tallest guy on our squad. He's also going to score a lot of goals for us. So I'm excited to see what Theo's team can do this season. What do you see next week's episode? It's going to be awesome, because I know we're going to have a lot of fun. But before we get to that, Luella actually didn't have any friendlies, so she decided to take the dogs on a run. She tried to hide from me as if I would embarrass her. Lou, why would I ever do something like that? Luella! Lou! Luella, I love you! Love you, Lou! Bye, sweetheart! Daddy loves you! Alright, if I'm actually being honest, I love embarrassing people. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I'm actually going to tell you an embarrassing story, but first I gotta lay the context here. This is Alex, Eliana's really good friend and teammate. Her dad is Coach Chris. She's going to score a goal. Look at the bounce this ball actually takes. A little unfortunate for the goalkeeper, because I think that took a very strange bounce. Yeah. So the embarrassing story I'm going to tell you about is actually the girl that scores on the opposition. My really good friend, one of my best friends in the world, Travis Hutchinson, is coaching the blue team, United. So really cool. Both coaches and both their kids score goals. His daughter's name is Luella. Yeah, that's right, okay. She is an awesome standout player, just like her dad. Yeah, great family, too. Here's Mr. Kurt, by the way. I wasn't able to make this game, so I asked him if he could set up the camera. He's a little bit older, but these cameras are so simple that even dudes like him that look lost, they can figure it out. Yeah, so good work to Mr. Kurt. Okay, so the story is, well, here I am back at Theo's. I'm going to show you highlights while I tell the story, okay? Theo's team is the white team. We're actually playing against our second team in this one. Theo bagged our first goal of the scrimmage. We were down 1-0. I usually don't show goals from the other team, although I am going to show you this one because it was hilarious. Yeah, this gave them the lead to put them up 2-1. Good shot off the crossbar, and Theo clears it off that dude's face. And then we end up heading in. I don't know what Juicy's doing there, that crazy nut. You're not even allowed to head at this age group. Yeah, it's an indirect free kick, but look at this bomb that Theo just played off that kid's head. I always try to show headshots, just so you know. So if you follow this channel, you're probably going to see headshots. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple a little bit later. And then Juicy... Oh, sorry to laugh at you, buddy. Yeah, he doesn't make too many mistakes. He usually does a lot of really good things. So anyway, back to that guy, Travis Hutchinson, okay? One of my best friends, Jackson Powers, here on the finish. What ended up happening many years ago is he called me just before his wife was delivering their daughter, which is his third child. And he said to me, hey, what's your daughter's name again, your oldest daughter's? And at that time, nice finish there from Juicy. Told you he does good stuff. I said, you mean Roxella? And I kind of laughed, and he said, really, Roxella? I said, no, I'm kidding. Her name's Luella. Why, what's up? He said, nothing. I'll give you a call later. Well, then next morning, that's Matthias with a good finish, by the way. Next morning, I get a text that has a picture of a sweetheart little baby, and her name is Luella. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cool, because I have a daughter named Luella. Luella's like 3 years old at the time, and there's another really good finish from Christian. And so he ended up naming his kid not completely after mine. I believe that he has a grandma named Lou and another grandma named Ella. So they combine it, just coincidence. This is our second half. That's AO with a nice finish. We scored like 3 corner kick goals this second half as well. We ended up bagging like 12 goals this game. Look at this finish from AJ off the laces too. What a strike. So anyway, he has a daughter named Luella. I have a daughter named Luella. I said, this is so cool, Hutch. You got a Lou down south. I got a Lou up north. I said to him, you know, one day if I have a son, there's Christian with another good finish. Christian's going to score a lot of goals for us. I said, if I have a son, I'm probably going to want to name him Theo, because Travis has a son named Theo, and he's got another son named Henry who's also outstanding. He's like, that's cool. So that's what I ended up doing. Okay, so the embarrassing story though, all right, Julian with the finish. There was a time that I was playing a men's league game with Travis. We used to be teammates for many years, and all of a sudden I heard someone say like, oh my gosh, Luella's running naked. And I'm like, what? Because my daughter at this point was like 4.5 years old. So why is she in a field running naked through sprinklers? There's Julian again with a nice finish. And so I turn around to look, and nope, it wasn't my 4.5-year-old daughter. It was his 1.5-year-old daughter, Luella. There's another corner kick finish, running through the sprinklers just butt naked, dude, in her birthday suit. And I lost it laughing. Why? Because Travis's wife, Beth, had to sprint to go get her while Luella's just having the best time of her life. Beth is getting sprayed trying to catch her, and it was incredible. It actually reminds me of a really funny story. The other day I was coaching Millie's women's team. Yeah, I still have to coach her women's team even though she's not there. The whole point of coaching this team was to build an awesome team, an awesome environment for Millie so she could enjoy it. It's been a complete success and we've had a lot of fun, but my favorite moment the other night was, check this out, dude. The sprinklers freaking turned on. Yes! Got Mariah right in the face. Everybody had their stuff off to the side on the grass area of the field. We had 2 teams playing, one team had subs, so when the sprinklers turned on, girls tried to go help, and dude, I'm part of the problem of society. Instead of helping, I got my phone out so I could catch moments like that. Yes, it was awesome. Okay, but seriously, if you're interested in coaching, I've tried to make this be a fun family environment where everybody thrives. I can show you the ropes about different activities and technical kind of warm-up things that are fun that everybody likes, that sharpen your squad. I'm also actually actively recruiting as well. So not in next year, but maybe the year after, if this champion right here, yeah, Reagan Kochow, doesn't go pro, she will definitely be a star on your team, FC Denver. I'm sorry to say it though, Reagan is so good. She probably is definitely going pro, and you might see her on the national team. Kind of like her dad, Richie, right there, doing a little dance. I love old Richie Kochow. What a guy. And you know what the girls love? I'm going to tell you what they love. Listen for yourself.
1, 2, 3, Millie!
What a great group of players those FC Denver girls are. Okay, we got some other great group of players we got to show you. We are the white team. This is our final friendly of the weekend, Sunday afternoon. Eliana's squad in the white. There's a newcomer, Madeline, who's going to get our first goal of the match. That's about 3 minutes into the game. Madeline's actually going to get 2 goals. That's so funny that 2 of our new players both got new goals. Savannah in that first game, and then Madeline here, she's on her second. Eliana is going to receive it, play through her down the touchline, and she's just going to squeak it by the goalkeeper near post. Great finish. And then our third goal actually is kind of an interesting one. You got Lucy Goosey, the elusive, playing the ball out wide. Reagan, she's going to get in a great low-driven ball with her left foot, and it's unfortunately an own goal for the poor Rush team. Yeah, and to make matters worse, just to be a slap in the face, literally, this poor girl on the blue team is going to get slapped in the face with the ball right there. Let's just take a quick look at that replay. You can see that she had no idea it was coming. It was just a face shot that knocked her neck back. You can almost feel her neck get readjusted there, just cracking. Yeah. There's that third replay. Then we're going to see one more powerful strike. Elise this time is going to whack a ball off Eliana's really good friend Ella. Ooh, that one hurts, and I feel bad laughing. I don't know why I am. Ew, Ella, poor kiddo. The one thing I do know is that soccer is about being creative and deceptive. And if you got creative, deceptive skills on the field, you should have them off the field as well. Check this out. I'm going to show you some cool creative deception on Theo. Now it's gone. You blow it. Now it's back. All right. So now I'm gonna blow it. Now it's gone. You blow it. What? Where?
Theo, his hands did move. No, he didn't. How did he have it?
All right, it's actually time for me to disappear. Until next week, let's hope you guys have a good week. Pray for Millie. God bless you all.